Okay, so just a quick tutorial on changing a Gobo in a Showtec Phantom 65. Fairly straightforward. Top of your Phantom. You notice the top obviously because here I've already made a mistake of taking off the bottom end, which is different. But the casing is fairly handy, okay? So your 4 screws, 1, 2, 3 and 4. All loosened up. Cover pops off, pretty handy. Might just need a little bit of a wiggle, but you get there pretty handy. Okay, so here you have your Gobos. Now the one I'm replacing, so you can just see that the wheel turns. That's the one there that I'm going to take out. Okay, pretty handy. No tools really needed to remove it from the light. Just simply grab that tab there, pull it forward, and then out it comes. It's simple as that. You should see. If you have a look in around, I'm just going to show you what's actually holding it in. So that tab there, and then just below the wheel is a little spring clip. So I'm just going to pause the video. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, and then I'll show you exactly what holds it in, okay? Okay, so what I've done is I've just basically pulled this forward. You can see that it's on a spring, and then that's it. Out it comes. Now, if you look in there, you'll see that silver clip behind the cog. That's what holds the tension in, and if you notice that groove as well in that circle, that's where that little screw on the bottom. So I'm just going to put it down here and show it to you. So you see that screw there, that one there, that's what locates back into there, into that groove. And you can see also there and there is where the 3, this one, and this one, they just slot back in. So how do you take the Gobo out? So it is on the black side. There is a retainer clip which is just hidden. I'm going to grab a little sharp implement just to show you. So if you see this here, that's it. It's a spring clipped, it doesn't go all the way around. So what you do is you just basically push down with something pointy. I have like a very small tipped screwdriver. You get it down in between the cog and this. Again, I'm going to pause the camera just till I get it loose to show you. Okay, so all I've done is I've pushed the screwdriver or a sharp, something with a point on it, down, which is going to release that cog, and then that comes out. Drop it down and push the old Gobo through. Now you may find there's a little bit of resistance on it. There's either like a grease or a small bit of glue holding it on. Alright. Then you get your new Gobo. I've gone for Love Hearts from Roscoe. I actually purchased them through Gobo Plus, who are in the UK. Okay, now that you have your Gobo out, your spring clip is there, your new Gobo. I don't think there's any particular way you put these in, as in front or back, but I've been putting them in with the size and stuff and branding marked downwards, so I'm going to continue on that way. I think it's the last one. That just literally sits back in there, and then you fit the clip. Clip is easy enough to fit. It is a two-handed job, unless I don't think I'll be able to, and I've no one here to hold it for me. So I'm going to put in step by step. So it's easy to put in. You just squeeze it in, make sure it's in all the way, and I'll come back to you when I have it in. Okay, so the clip is back in now. You can see just there where that's one end of it. The other end starts about there. You'll notice that there's a little tiny bit of a gap. So that's the side you'll be starting on when you take it out. So just try and get a screwdriver down between the clip and that, and it'll pop out. Go easy, go slow, and there shouldn't be a problem. So now we're going to put this lad back into a slot. I'll try and do it one-handed and see how we go. So when you're putting it back in, it goes back in that way, yeah? Again, you're going to be lining up those screws on the back. So here it goes. And it's going in behind that silver spring that's down there. And make sure it's all the way home. If you can see at the back there, it's not sitting in until you can see the gap there. That's not home. See the red one there? So I'm just going to adjust it with 2 hands and I'll be back to you. So now we're back in. Nice and flush. Let's see. And also, when it's in right, you'll notice that when you move the wheel, it rotates on the cogs. Yeah. So that's it. It's just a matter of putting the cover back on, putting the 4 screws back in. Probably should give it a bench test before you go to your gig, just in case something's loose or something's not lining up. But I'm pretty confident. I've done the 4 of them now, so that's it. Showtec Phantom 65. One thing to note is the size of the Gobos when you're replacing them. I googled it and I got 2 different results from manuals. Again, shown the Phantom 65. It also showed the order code, which is ripped off on this one, but it was the same. Page 22, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so here we go. So according to my user manual, they're the sizes that I needed. Okay, but if you Google them, you're going to get different results. I don't know why. Obviously there's glass and there's metal, but I got, including this one, 3 different sizes for the Gobo size, diameter and image size. Again, I don't know why. The supplier, who was Gobo Plus, had went with one that they found, and I said I needed to double check, and luckily I did. When I got my manual, my sizes were different. The sizes they had recommended wouldn't have fitted. There was about 3 mil in the difference, which it's too much of a tolerance. So again, a note, check your manual, make sure your Gobo size is correct before you order it. Don't just presume whatever's on the website of the Gobo supplier or whatever you download is right, because it may not be. Hope this helped you out. I'll stick a description. I'll stick the link to Gobo Plus, who I used to buy the Gobos, and also the supplier who supplied me with these heads, based in Dublin, is DJ Box in Tala. Thanks again.